Keep your mouth shut and don't volunteer information. I had a phone interview scheduled this morning, but accidentally slept through it. When I got up and saw that I missed it, I had the desperate urge to call and offer up excuses in the hope that maybe, just maybe, they'd be understanding and give me another chance. Instead, all I did was apologize and ask if we could reschedule. That's it. One sentence, no additional information. No explanation or excuse as to why I missed the first interview. They replied within 20 minutes, apologizing to me, saying it was probably their fault, that they'd been having trouble with their computer system for days, and of course I could reschedule. Was I available that afternoon? Don't ever volunteer information, kids. You never know what information the other party has, and you can always give information if asked for it later. If you need to know what a specific object is called in another language, use Amazon for the country of that language and search for the item in English. There are some item names where there is no direct translation to other languages. In my case, I use this trick for technical things like names of tools G. If I want to know what a step drill bit is called in Spanish, I go to Amazon's Mexico site and search for step drill bit, and the search results show me broca escalonada with pictures. Amazon keeps English keywords for searches in all of their international sites, so you can still search in English even if the site is in another language. After searching, you can use the images to know the name of whatever it is you're looking for. If you are considering major lifestyle change, do it incrementally. Any significant changes in dieting and exercising will affect your body, which is the goal to some extent. But if the change is too drastic, the effects will be hard to distinguish between each other and maybe even conflicting, making it challenging to stick to your new lifestyle. Which one caused bloated belly, tofu, veggies, supplements? If you try it one step each, up to weeks apart, you will have easier time deciding which step actually helped you achieve your goal with least side effects. Not to mention, it is more likely to be easier to adjust to, and your metabolism and even bowel bacteria will have easier time. 2. Our body is an extremely complex and not that well understood biochemical laboratory, so experiment with caution. But of course, exceptions exist that need to just start from scratch, and it mentally works for them the best, despite discomfort in the process. Lay your clothes out the night before, from underwear to accessories. Choosing what to wear in the morning can cause unnecessary stress and take more time than it needs to. Do it when you are calm and getting ready for bed. It's a small thing the night before that makes a big difference in the morning. Next level is to sleep in your clothes for the next day. Boom. Ready to go. My mom always tried to teach me this when I was a child. Such a great thing to do, but I never seemed to learn. All in its time, I suppose. I do this so I can get dressed in the dark, early morning rise vs a bartender schedule, and not wake my partner. It's true that it saves me time and stress, and I can focus on my day. Lol, not for men. The input you allow in your life is crucial to who you will become. Your input becomes your thoughts. Your thoughts become your words. Your words become your actions. And your actions define your destiny or your downfall. Be wary of the input you allow into your mind. This has more of an effect on who you are and how you act than you may be aware of. The television show, the music, the books, the radio, the news, our friends, and of course social media all have profound effects on our mind and how we think. The power of monitoring our input is no secret. It's been at the forefront of positive thinking for centuries, but we live in a world that is robust with distractions, ads, likes, dislikes, emojis, comments, friends, Fox News, etc. that are all looking for our eyeballs so they can pour into us. You don't have to remove them from your life, but it is a good experiment to take control of what you allow in and evaluate its impact on you. When you take control of what input you allow into your mind, you take control of the chain responses that come with that input. If you don't believe me, I would challenge you, try an experiment. Look through your social media and evaluate the positivity vs the negativity. See how it makes you feel. Then if you want to see what I mean, get off that social media for 2 weeks at least. Uninstall the app, remove it from your home screen, or whatever it takes. You may be surprised to find a couple things. First, how habitual the habit of checking social media for input is in our daily. Second, how refreshing it becomes after a week or 2 to not be involved in it. Third, when you do go back after 2 weeks or more, you may find it easier to look objectively at how negative the interactions tend to be overall. Except Reddit, of course. Or, don't do any of this. You will get zero judgment from me if this doesn't fit in your mind as something sensible. I believe that to each their own. The final piece of encouragement: find some small bit of positive input and start your day with it. Wake up and tell yourself how amazing you are going to be today, or how you are going to kick today's butt and how much you love yourself. There is so much negativity out there, and yes, you are singular and amazing. You can do everything you need to do in order to have an amazing lifestyle that you want to live. If you have trouble seeing something far away, do this. Put your pointer finger and middle finger together with just a 1-2 mm gap between them. Look through that gap. If you want to search for, say, jaguars, the animal, but don't want any results for the car, you can type in the search bar, Jaguar car, and all results containing the word car are omitted, which, for the most part, means you're only getting the animal and don't use. To view faraway objects, try using your hands as binoculars. Don't forget to adjust the settings. My father taught me this outdoorsman trick when I was a teen that I just have to share with you because I just learned how to improve it. The trick is to create a tube/monocular with a tiny hole out of my hand similar to this one made out of a paper towel tube, and I can't tell you how much use I've gotten so much use out of this very simple invention. Anytime I have to see faraway things clearly, I simply create a pinhole monocular with my hand and voila, I can see like a hawk. Fast forward to last week when I needed to see something really far away, but this time I decided to try it using both hands, like this guy, but with smaller look-through holes, of course. And as I was adjusting the settings of my hand binoculars, all of a sudden the holes/field of vision matched and could see the mountain range perfectly. All of a sudden I could use my own hands like binoculars. I urge you all to try using your hands as binoculars the next time you want to see far away things clearly.